Cloth scat packs are going for almost as much as the Hellcat 2 years ago. Nah, this is crazy. It needs to stop now. What's up, guys? CubanSRT back with another video. In today's video, we're gonna be going over how in the world these scat packs with no leather seats, completely cloth, no upgrades whatsoever, basically a bland scat pack. We're going for 65K, 70K, and these dealers are getting away with it. Not for long. Let's talk about it. So check this out. Inflation rates are at an all-time high. If you guys remember that video that went viral back in November, December, when I had my Hellcat that I got it for 96 months.
$140. That is for a term of 96 months. Don't laugh at me. Why did I get 96 months? We're gonna talk about in a future video.
The reason I got it for 96 months is because it was for a good interest rate. I think it was like 5-6%. And like I told you guys, I wasn't even gonna keep it for long, but you know how that goes, 96 months, I'm going viral. But anyway, enough of that. It's from 5 to 6% to a crazy long term. The reason why I mentioned the crazy long term is because keep in mind, the longer the term, typically the longer the interest rates. You're getting 60 months for about 8 to 9% people with good credit. So these dealerships are selling these scat packs, Hellcats. Well, let's talk about the scat packs first of all. They're selling them for 65K. 65K with 9% interest for 60 months. Let me pull my phone out and let's look, because it's actually really crazy. Let's look at it. So I got it right here. I like to use my credit union's calculator here to take a look at it. But basically what we're seeing right now is 72 months. Like I said, that's nothing. 72 months used to be, you get it for 4% at a good credit union. So they're selling the scat packs for 65. Let's take into account, you know, taxes, markups, everything. So it'll probably end up being 68,000. You're gonna end up paying $1,151 for a scat pack cloth. I was paying less than this for my brand new Hellcat off the lot, red blood seats. Like, you kind of see, you see why I'm making this video, man, because it's ridiculous. You're gonna pay as much for a scat pack cloth seats as I was paying for a Hellcat brand new. Like, this is, I'm saying, and these dealers don't know what's coming. I don't think they're trying to take advantage of what's going on. But basically the whole point of this video is, you know, people are paying this and are willing to pay this for a scat pack, but they don't realize that these interest rates, eventually they're gonna crash or they're just gonna keep going up. So let's talk about the two different scenarios. So people are still buying these scat packs, not as many, but people are still buying these scat packs with these high interest rates. Keep in mind, it's probably a lot of people that are, you know, dumb or got money to blow, basically whatever. They don't really care about interest rates, or people that don't know what it feels like to have a good 2, 3%, 4% interest rate, right? So they're buying them anyways. But let's say these interest rates keep going up like they've been doing for the past couple months. When that interest rate starts getting to 10%, people are going to feel it even more. Maybe you feel a little bit now, you still don't care, but when they start getting to 10% and you're paying that much for a scat pack, it's not going to mix. So they're getting all this inventory because people are already not buying them as much as they used to because of the stupid high interest rates, right? So you got a dealership full of scat packs. Nobody's buying them because of the high interest rates. And what's going to happen? The markups are going to have to be cut, or they're going to have to start selling them lower. So instead of, you know, rushing to the dealership because of the last call urgency or whatever, let the inventory stack up, and then wait a few months, see the price drops, because they're going to drop. Look, I'll be honest with you. When I sold my Hellcat, I sold it for a loss because the inventory is just so much. So since the inventory is so much, you're going to be selling things at a loss, and because of the last call urgency, they can still sell things for more. So it ends up being, it's better to get things used, and even the used ones are still more expensive. But a couple months ago when I got my Hellcat, it was always better to get it new because the used was almost matching the new. So to make sure I'm wording this right, the new stuff used to be really good to buy because you get really good rates on it. Now the used is almost way better because you don't have those crazy markups on them like these new vehicles. So I would rather get a, you know, Hellcat scat pack, 15,000, 20,000 miles, no markup, way, you know, reduced price with a little bit higher interest rate than pay almost the same exact interest rate for all these marks and everything. So basically what's going to happen is the price is going to cut down. So my recommendation to you guys is just wait it out because, you know, it's either going to keep going, or like I said, the next scenario is the interest rate is going to drop. So if the interest rate does drop, it'll be better for you anyways, because they might keep the same markups, but it'll still be saving you a lot of money because interest rates will drop. But I don't think it's going to drop anytime soon, because in this market, people, for whatever reason, I don't know what's going on, are still buying these cars and these houses and all these things with these crazy high interest rates. So if anything is going to result in a net positive on both ends if the interest rates go up or down, because dealerships can't keep holding this inventory. I mean, at least I don't think so. I mean, me being just logically thinking, if you got a dealership with all these cars, and I seen a video on Racer X's channel, him talking about the same thing, literally a dealership from, it looked like almost a football field full of Rams, Dodge Hornets, things like that. So, and I'm pretty sure it's not just Dodge, there's a lot of these other dealers stocking up with inventory, but it's worse for Dodge. Let me just stop and say it's worse for Dodge because the markups are crazy. Like I said, 65K, 70K for a cloth leather seat Scat Pack is crazy. If I was going into a dealership, you have to be the best salesman to sell me into that, or I have to be super desperate because, bro, what? Bro, I got a Scat Pack, that green Scat Pack I had on the channel for 53K. 53K, right, with 5% interest rate. So that's, I'm just trying to put in comparison, and that was cloth seats, all that wide body. 60K, 65K for no wide bodies, cloth seats. Like, bro, like, it's ridiculous. You cannot sell me into that. So I don't know how people are, you know, buying these things. But long story short, man, hold out, you know, watch how things settle in. Don't rush into nothing. Don't let the last call urgency stuff, you know, make you go crazy upside down, because then let's say you're ready for a Hellcat and you got that Scat Pack, now you're 15K upside down. So, you know, just wait. Put in the comments down below what you guys think is going to happen with this market. Like I said, it's all over the place. Like I said, these dealerships, do you think they're going to be able to hold out, or you think these markups are going to come to an end soon? I really want to hear what you guys think. Guys, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. It really helps the channel grow. See you guys on the next one.